Daniel is acceptable for me.
And it's either we get married or he has to go back to Tunisia.
What? No bacon?
Pretty boys, can I follow you?
What the bejeebus is going on?
Mohammed has gone to New York, Las Vegas, and South Carolina without me.
I do whatever I want. I go wherever I want.
He left and hasn't been back.
For me, when I think about it, I feel like I lost 1 year of my life.
I can guarantee you, you're gonna have a lot of fun.
I don't know where he's at.
For every Big Ed, there's a Big Ed-et. And I did not listen to the fans for this one, because I didn't think there was someone who could be as delusional and as far-fetched as the man with no neck. Turns out, there's a woman from Sandusky with no neck or respect. Her name is Danielle, and she befriended a guy called Mohammed from Tunisia, and that is all you need to know about the wildness of her. The rest speaks for itself. I've just started watching the series because I was asking the fans, which one do you want to see next? And turns out Danielle and Mohammed was the overwhelming thing that people said. I looked into it and, God, delusion, rage, depression.
Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
All those thoughts have ran through my head when I was watching that series. So much so that I decided to play a game. Every time Danielle cries, I drink a little wine. Now, I know that my therapist says not only is this bad, but you know what? Shut up. So today we're taking a look at the series of Danielle and Mohammed. It's probably going to be a few parts, to be honest, because this is a long series. And if you've ever wanted to see dysfunction, this would be the prime example. I'm going to break it down as well, try and give some decent advice, so as I see. But at the same time, most of this, I think I'm going to be drunk every time. So, woo! Please join me on Instagram at 16leo_. That way you can give me ideas like this. Whoever gave me this idea, screw you. But thank you. Also, subscribe. Just do it, man. I don't have a house. My house is flooded. And I don't mean with bitches. I mean with water. It's really sad. I'm in a kitchen. All right, let's watch the series. This is gonna be the start. This could be the start of something shit. It feels so wrong to be here and fat. Oh.
You guys want to make your poster for Mohammed?
I'm curious.
This series started off in the same way as adults adopting adults. Remember that guy called Danny, who's the guy version of Danielle, oh my god, created a poster and it said, "Where's my free blowy?" to his supposed adopted daughter. If you haven't seen that video, every time I hear posters, I feel really icky these days.
My name is Danielle, and I'm from Norwalk, Ohio. I have 3 teenage girls that are very expensive.
All right, so this is the first meeting of Danielle. She is 41, 42, and she's got 3 daughters who are teenagers already. And she says they're very expensive and then laughs. And that laugh that only a mother who cannot actually afford their children can laugh. To quote Michael Jackson, and I always quote him, "If you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby." He said that in a dance song. Can you believe he spit some true shit, then danced his way out of the frame?
I first started looking online, not really looking for a relationship, just looking to meet new people.
On dating websites. I'm just looking for friends. Dude, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm looking for the same type of friendship that Monica and Chandler have. Well, then you better become an actor, because that's not going to happen in reality. She went on a dating website for foreigners, and she found one.
I checked out some chat rooms with people from all over the world. He's from Tunisia, and I like that because he's different from American guys.
Okay, so she doesn't like American guys, which means one thing. I've gathered enough information already to know she has 3 daughters, she didn't talk about the husband, and she met a guy from Tunisia whose qualifications are he's different from American men. Clearly, this American man has done some American stuff on her, and wrong, not like the good American stuff. So she wants other guys, which is why she's going towards, foreign people, which in itself is not bad, not inherently bad. But a lot of Americans, and this is a classic 90 Day Fiance scenario, use their green card as a power trip over a lot of people from developing countries who come here to America. I don't know why I said here, I don't live there. And then they like seek a better life. And then the American people wave around the green card and it's like a power trip. They're like, yeah, you want this? You want this? Then get on your knees and suck on these titties.
15 years difference in between us and the age.
How much? Well, she said like 14 years. How much? Sorry? What?
15 years.
Welcome, my friend.
15 years.
It's been, and yet, here you stand before me.
That's not bad. Honestly, Danielle, out of all of the things that you've said, that's pretty good. Because 15 years is only half of the age difference of Sumit and Jenny. You'd have to combine your age difference, then double that shit to match with Jenny and Sumit. When Sumit is 60, Jenny will be 90. So...
4 or 5 months into talking, he proposed marriage. It was through messaging.
As all good sexy marriages are. So we've got a proposed marriage through messaging. You know, I guess I shouldn't talk because like it's a different day and age. Everybody's like got their own preconceived notion about how you should and shouldn't meet people. I think you can meet people in any sense, and as long as you have a strong foundational relationship, that's fine. You could propose through carrier pigeon for all I care. So that's not wrong. Everything seems to be okay. You probably looked at Mohammed by now and wondered, did she hold him hostage? Is this one of these reverse situations? Does he have Stockholm syndrome? Why is he going for her? I've wondered the same thing, and I gotta be honest with you. I tried my hardest to look past her physical appearance and be like, well, people are great on the inside. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. But in a later episode, Mohammed says himself, attraction does matter. So to which I asked the question, if you see a moving potato, you eat it. And I don't mean like that, Mohammed.
I saved money and worked a lot of overtime to get my ticket to go. I knew if I wanted him in my life, I needed to do that.
So, okay, again, like we're not looking at red flags here, but we're looking at mini flags. Mini little flags. Looking at those little flags. She doesn't talk about American guys, so clearly she's been hurt. So she's looking for something different. That means she's placing expectations on him. Do I have my marker? I want to teach you guys a lesson. It's got expectations. Placing expectations that your partner doesn't know about. I feel like I'm teaching a damn course now. You better pay. Tip me. Tip me, baby. Tip me, baby, one more time.
Just the tips.
The other thing, we look at the picture, and although it's this is easy, and this is very, very much like conjecture at this point. This is not me saying anything specifically, but the way she was leaning into him, she saved up money. It's looking like she might want this a little more, so it's something to look out for. I'm just gonna put grabby. That's all we're looking at right now, but these are little things that might grow.
After 11 months, he's finally flying in tomorrow.
Mohammed eats different food.
Yes, halal food.
Halal food. Mohammed eats halal. Come on. He prays to halal. He eats halal. Muhammad eats halal. What is Quran? I don't know. He reads it. Halal. It's the way that, haram, halal food. It's a certain thing that Muslims eat certain food, the way that it's killed, the way that they pray for the food.
Yes, halal food.
Well, it's good to know other people's cultures. But hey, she had a guess.
So we still get the foods like chicken patties and like...
Yes.
Yes, you American You can still eat your chicken patties. Your processed shit can still be consumed. It has nothing to do with you, whether other people want to eat healthy food or not. That's like saying, oh my God, Muhammad eats vegetarian food. Can I eat cows still? Yeah, if you want to.
I don't think it's enough time to really know someone in 90 days. And it's either we get married or he has to go back to Tunisia.
And that is the crux of this whole thing. He's got 90 days to figure out whether he wants to be her fiance, which is why they named the show Trainwreck. All right. Wow, that's a big house for someone who can't afford it. Damn, Danielle.
Back at it again with the white vans.
I didn't say that on purpose, but this is the goal one.
But I didn't hear from him since he landed in New York, and I'm getting worried.
What was going on last night? Like, I heard you crying.
Initially, I thought this kid was like a bitch for saying, I heard you crying. But then you realize that it is laughable the more times you see Danielle actually crying. Because she's unable to figure out situations and just caves under pressure constantly. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, because everybody feels pressure, it's fine too. The fact that she does it so often and oftentimes with her kids around, and the fact that they need to actually bring her up and make her see things in a better light, makes her a pretty weirdly odd person. Like, I don't know any moms who do that. You don't have kids for them to be your therapist, do you? That's weird. Free therapy by having kids? That's gangsta, actually. Anyway, my point is Danielle is not emotionally mature, but we're not there yet. I'm skipping ahead.
Got a call from Mohammed, and he don't got his money switched over, and I don't know if he's at LaGuardia Airport.
Can I say something? I forget that the series sometimes is about Mohammed, who looks and sounds like he's an AI-generated character.
Hello, I am Mohammed. I am a real man and love Danielle. Please subscribe to 16leo because he is a cool guy. Very nice.
Now, Mohammed is, in comparison to Danielle, a f***ing angel at times, but he is no angel. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to take the stance. Both of them are just bleh in their own right. So, in essence of keeping with not just Danielle being the wrong one, I will write down stuff that Mohammed does and doesn't do as well. So from the start, you can see that he's not like communicating at all. He also didn't exchange his money, which is weird. Even if it's his first time in America, you should be able to know how to do this stuff. So communication not there. I don't care what you say. At the start of the relationship, Danielle did pay for everything, and she's owed definitely some form of communication, if nothing else. It's fine not to have expectations, but still at the same time, respect is given through communication, especially if Mohammed is the one who proposed and then doesn't actually communicate to her. She's gonna get worried. So I'm gonna give her that one because it's important to communicate.
So has he called you since?
No.
There we go. Bottoms up.
Oh, my night got better.
Why are you crying?
Why you crying?
Cry. Yeah, so crying is not, there's nothing wrong with crying, expressing your emotions, being emotionally vulnerable is fantastic. The fact that you're crying over the fact that you don't have any communication is weird. Do something about it before you just break down in front of your kids. That is emotionally weak, not vulnerable. Difference.
I know it's like really serious and you're really upset, but you probably should calm down before you get yourself too overwhelmed because he's gonna be here sooner or later.
That is the absolute worst thing that I've heard. I mean, it's the best thing I've heard. The fact that it's her kid who's like,
maybe you should just calm down, stop getting overwhelmed.
That's something a mom should say to the kid when the kid is acting irrational or irate. But when you're 40-something years old and you're crying and your kid who you had has to teach you how to be a more decent person emotionally, you gotta check yourself, Danielle. This is a red flag. And we'll talk about that a little bit more later, her emotional imbalance and the fact that she lacks the prowess to deal with her own emotions. It's something that you need to get help for. It's something that you need to seek out. You can't be 40-something years old still doing this expecting other people to pick up the slack for you. You can't have kids just so that they help you in life. That's the opposite of why you have kids. Sorry, I just get annoyed at that. Anyway, the next scene, Fat Sam Smith comes in and I guess it's a brother. But that's Fat Sam Smith.
How's everything going? What's going on?
I don't know if he's gonna be at the airport when we get there.
I like how every American in the Midwest, the guys wear camouflage shirts, as if even the deer there are going to be stupid enough not to notice a fat white man with a neck beard. Do you have to wear camouflage when walking into the house? Do you think every house is a f***ing tree? Why? Could you not wear normal human clothing?
Danielle's a caring, sweet person. I'd just take the shirt off her back for anybody.
Please. Don't ever say that again. Don't threaten me. She'll take the shirt off her back. What did I do to you? What the hell? I just walked in. I made fun of your shirt once, and now you're threatening me? God, that's your sister. Can you put her shirt back on, by the way, please?
We get there, we're an hour late.
Have you tried his number?
Anyway, the point is they're going to the airport to meet Mohammed, who hasn't communicated where he is. They don't know, but she's got the whole cavalry there. Everyone's going to search for Momo and his awesome self. They're at the airport. Where else could he be? He doesn't have American money. Of course he's at the airport. Stop getting emotional. Okay.
Yeah, that's not working.
That looks like him.
That sound effect, by the way, that was a half cry. That was like, ow! Sounded like a Prince thing. You know at the start of Kiss, when Prince is like, ow! That sounded like that. Ow! You don't have to be beautiful. It just starts with, ow!
I don't know.
I'm taking that as crying. Can we have a wine counter? Like, just put a wine glass at the bottom? That's 2 cries. This is a happy one, but still, you know, not as happy as me. Whoops. Finally. Do you see the way he hugged her? Finally. Oh, bring it in, buddy. It was like a friendship hug if ever I've seen one. This is how I hug my friends when I haven't seen them for a while at the airport. Mohammed, maybe he's just being a very respectful person. He is of the Muslim culture and he is a very respected, respectful man. He values courtesy and everything else. But that still was a bro hug. Let's not lie.
I think we can make everything work in 90 days.
Can we just go back to like the past few seconds? If you look at her while she's walking with him, she holds his arm non-stop. When she's talking to him, her head is always on his shoulder. I know that is like physical touch is a lot of people's love languages. Nothing wrong with that. Again, it's just something to note that his isn't. And it might come in handy later. If communication breaks down, there's bound to be a breakdown in their styles of love. Because she might feel neglected that he's not giving her the same amount of physical touch because it's what she requires and he's not communicating. That's something that you need to be aware of. I have learned the hard way time and time again that if you don't establish these rules, if you don't actually show you care and receive it back, you get burned. People can say a lot of shit. When they actually start doing it is when you can believe that. So just watch out for that, Danielle. Mohammed, I don't know why I'm talking to you guys like it works out. But she's very, very physical touch.
So he don't have to go back to Tunisia.
I like Danielle because...
This is the only time I've seen this motherfucker smile is when she said he doesn't have to go back to Tunisia. Then he's like, this is pretty good, yeah. Everything else has been like, Danielle, she's here. No Tunisia? okay, sounds good.
If we talk about physically relationship, sure I think about it and Danielle is acceptable for me.
Fantastic answer. That's great. Danielle is acceptable. These parameters are acceptable.
Then you'll say, we're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this.
Man, how's your wife? Acceptable. How's yours? Very bad, bro. But it's okay. That's how you want it. Every girl wants to hear that.
My mission in this 90 days is to get married and to find a job.
God damn, his mission is to get married.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
What are you, like Tom Cruise? My mission in 90 days is to try and be okay with this and get a job, of course. A job, not bad, but this is going to take about 90 days. Eek. Mohammed I know that English is not his first language. This is a very funny way of phrasing that.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Because he's a Muslim, Muhammad decided that we're not having sex.
No, I think God decided that. Mohammed decided he's a Muslim. We're not the Muslim guy doesn't want to do it. Halal, 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 this pussy. No, it's not him deciding that one, but all right. This is classic America. Doesn't know like appreciation for other culture or respect for it. It's just the embodiment of this is how we do it in America. To be fair, they are in America, but I don't know if he's using that as an excuse. It's just the fact that they're not intimate before marriage. I don't know if that's gonna play a role in it. Not sure. Maybe they can kiss though.
I explained to her what is the main rules of my relations. We have to wait.
Oh, they do kiss. Okay.
We have.
Today.
Hey, look, I mean, that's a win for both of them. They kiss. I didn't know if they were even gonna do that. That's nice, right?
You might not make love, but you could make out.
Mohammed's going to meet my son Corey for the first time.
Holy shit. Okay, well, it's the next day. A bombshell has been dropped on me. Turns out Danielle has been getting busy so often that she's got more kids. She has a son. I thought she just had 3 daughters. Apparently, she's got more. Well, that's it. Mohammed is now meeting the son, and I can guarantee, I think she said it's her oldest son, so I don't know how much older or younger he is than Mohammed, because Mohammed is 26. So this is not looking good.
And he won. Can I talk to you outside?
I can't tell if Corey is just special or like, really special. It's very, it occurred to me that they could be very fully healthy, absolutely sane, functioning individuals. And yet I'm sitting here being like, oh my God. And it's just because of the way Corey talks. Because he's like, it's my mom. Maybe they're just really introspective, smart people, but they sound like idiots. Or maybe they are, and I am just a big dick for saying that. I don't know. But what I do know is that Corey is going to give the same talk that a brother gives his sister's new boyfriend. If you do anything to mess her up,
I'm going to be after you.
He's protecting his mom. Corey is a real mama's boy, sort of, kind of.
I just had a really bad feeling you're using her just to get here to the country, just to be so.
Why are you having that feeling, though, Corey? Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that this man cannot love a woman like that? Have you ever thought maybe deeply you looked at your mom and you're like, that girl? With that guy? Shit, that's a scam. I mean, that's a pretty mean thing, isn't it, Corey? You're not giving your mom enough credit. You don't think she could bag a guy like that? You don't think her WAP is tight enough to wrap around this guy? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what's down there? Corey, you came from down there. He's gonna come in there. Sorry.
He's out of line, but he's right.
You're really gonna have to prove to me if you will.
Hello, son of Danielle. I am real man. You are very smart.
Hopefully, we can find him something to eat.
So the next day, Mohammed meets the other members of the family in camouflage because everyone needs to be in camouflage while they're eating meat at a restaurant in case, people try and spot them. I just don't get it. People in the army do this because they have to avoid enemies. People in the Midwest do this because they have no fashion sense.
Questions about the menu?
I have a problem with it.
You what?
I don't eat meat.
You don't eat meat? That's fine.
Did you see that, dude? What? You what? Huh? She said, what? Mohammed don't eat meat. That's what his brain's like. Just like having an absolute brain bomb right now. He doing what? Is he even American? Mohammed, what kind of American name that? I ain't never heard it.
This one is fine.
This one's fine?
Yeah.
We'll do without the bacon, obviously.
What? No bacon?
I was right. What? No bacon? He said he doesn't eat meat. This guy still in his head was like, well, it's bacon though. That's not meat. That's pig. Pig's not chicken. So it's not meat.
Okay, in my religion, we have to eat halal meat. Okay.
What meat?
What? we have to eat halal meat. What? What? I ain't never seen him. What? Who's? He gotta be the what? Who's Harab? Who the hell's that?
Halal. Halal.
Hello to you too, but what meat are you?
Halal meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whole lot of meat? Whole lot of meat in my ass? You wanna eat that?
Drink beer?
Sometimes.
You know what moonshine is?
No.
You know what moonshine is? It's where I put gasoline in a bottle, and then I light it, and then I drink it. And then I burp it up my ass.
Over the next 90 days, I'm gonna be watching him like a hawk.
Me and Mohammed have less than 90 days to get married.
So yeah, he finally gets to meet the family. Everyone is exactly how I thought they would be. Just pure American badass and 0 IQ points to go along with it. But lots of charisma. They don't seem like bad people, and they're just funny to me. But now comes the time that Danielle says that she is ready to try on her wedding dress. This is where a new chapter of issues start for Danielle.
So me and the girls are gonna go pick out a wedding dress.
Well, I don't like it. I hate it.
It reminds me of Shrek.
God damn! Okay, so she comes out and her kids roast her to the point that Jeff Ross doesn't even need to exist. Because who needs a roast when you have kids like this? One kid even says, "You look like Shrek." Like Fiona's the girl from Shrek. Not even having the decency to call her Fiona. Unless it was a compliment, like, you look like Shrek.
God damn, you Shreksy.
Which is still weird from a kid, but like, what a comment.
It's really hard to meet new people. So you need something to do, like having some drink.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, while they're trying dresses, Mohammed is trying to make friends in America, and he says it's really hard. It's hard trying to meet people anywhere, let alone America. I think America's actually one of the easier places because people just talk to you. But in a very clearly scripted 90 Day Fiance scene, this man goes to play football, and while he plays football, a group of guys are like, "Hey man, Mohammed, right? You sound American, wanna play with us?" And he agrees, and then they're like, "Man, now I wanna go to the bar and drink beer and play pool. You wanna do that?" And he agrees. So he makes friends with people we never see again because it was totally scripted and just has no place in this whole thing.
So you met your fiance online?
We liked each other and I proposed to her to come to visit me. She came.
Yeah, that looks like a group of people that would befriend a Mohammed, doesn't it? Those look like a frat boy club that you paid $50 each and said you'd get them 2 beers apiece if they pretended that Mohammed was their friend. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely insane?
She asked me to come here.
It's kind of hard to find a girl that you're like, wow, I think I want to date her.
Good advice, Chad. That's fantastic. It actually, unironically, is the exact same thing that I have in my head, but for different reasons. It is hard to find a girl and be like, wow, I actually like her. That is very hard in today's society to definitely fall in love and have someone fall in love with you. It's sacred, it's amazing, and if you get the chance, you should hold on to it for dear life, for it may not come again, just like your girl. But yeah, Chad's right. Love is hard to come by.
Really want to play.
Let's finish the beer and then we'll try.
What brings you guys out here?
I'm Mohammed.
So just then after they stopped playing pool, just after they were busy playing football and then drinking beers because it's a Wednesday and these kids have nothing else to do, 2 women who seem to be drunk approach the men and they start hounding on Mohammed.
One lady there in the bar, she came to me.
You should come here more often. I can guarantee you're gonna have a lot of fun.
All right, it's Wednesday. It looks like it's maybe 12 p.m.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Maybe you should go home, Sheila. I'm drinking wine too. It's 2 a.m. Okay, so what? Both of our life decisions suck. At least I'm getting paid for this. Bitch, I need more alcohol.
Try to touch my body and it's the first time it happened to me.
Touch my body, meet me on the floor. Mariah Carey sings, touch my body. Touch me, shawty. Danielle, are you gonna cry soon? I need more.
Hey, pretty boys, can I follow you?
How you doing?
Quit it. You can't quit.
Yeah, the interaction ends with this crazy lady trying to follow them home like a lost puppy, and someone pulling her to the side, showing that she probably does this more often than anyone cares to admit, which is just icky, to say the least. I don't know what else to say about it.
Me and Sarah were thinking getting married up on the...
But yes, so it's now the day where they get to choose where they're getting married. Both Mohammed and Danielle are looking, and they're making decisions based on both their location, budget, and traditions.
The wedding ceremony, I just want mainly family and close friends. And then at the reception, everyone else can come.
Who the f*** else is there? His family doesn't exist in this country. You only have family and close friends. What else? The friends he met at the bar, that lady? Who else do you guys know?
Paul is gonna take care of the music.
And all the equipment.
So we have a DJ.
Yes.
You have a degenerate is what you have. Paul is gonna play some Bully Ray Cyrus. I'm gonna tell you right now, you better learn the square dance. God damn it, Mohammed. You better learn and get them cowboy boots on, because you can't be dancing in any other type of triangular situation, star, circular. That shit is wrong. Square is the only dance we accept here. Don't break my heart, my Tunisian heart. I just don't think he'd understand.
My sister and my cousin wanted to meet up to discuss the wedding budget with me. They know that I've had some money trouble.
So, yeah, it's the next day or so, and Danielle's family are meeting up with her because they're discussing her bad finances. This is a recurring issue that'll occur throughout the series, I think, in life. I would hope that, you know, if you have a partner, you would learn to be somewhat financially savvy. I don't know exactly how people deal with finances. I'm really weird in terms of, like, I don't really ask, so I don't know. But I would assume that if your financial situation, if you're not good enough financially, and I don't mean not making money, I'm saying if you spend it badly, you can often get yourself into debt and then get to bad situations. I know that, I don't want to get too personal, but someone from my family definitely has that and has evicted us before, got us evicted. So that's not good. And it really causes strains in relationships. So you don't have to be great financially, but just don't be shit. If your family has to meet with you at a restaurant to discuss whether you can or can't do something financially, maybe try and be a little better, you know?
I mean, how are you guys gonna make it? I don't see how this is all going to happen.
I love him, and I know he loves me.
That's not the answer to anything that she asked. She asked, how is it gonna happen? She asked a logical question, and you answered, I love him. I love him is not a correct answer. In fact, it's actually clouding your vision. If you guys were sensible about it, you would have probably just got a quarter-range marriage or something that did not involve ceremonies, wedding dresses, rings, and other expenses that are considered needless. Maybe he could have got a job, you could have worked towards it, and then actually had a ceremony and something later. There are options. It's not a necessity to do things the conventional way right now. Nothing's conventional anymore. The conventional thing is the way that you do it. So you don't have to do things by how other people are doing it or by the books. But the fact that you're choosing to do so and making it harder on yourself financially just goes to show how bad of financial decisions you're making.
Mohammed just found out about some past due bills after our cell phones just got shut off.
So it's 40 days until the wedding, and Mohammed is found out about some bulls because he called his friends, you know, the ones who threw football with him that one time, and realized that they couldn't get through to him because everything got cut off. After realizing this, he's like, oh my God, Danielle is not good with finances. Now she's going to use her classic skills of talking herself out of the situation to try and get in his good books. Let's see how she does.
Why you didn't tell me that you have problems before I come here?
Because I was scared that you wouldn't want me.
You're lying.
Well, I guess we can start using the classic too right here. Guilt tripping. Where have we heard that one before? Guilt tripping and manipulation. The classic, the brother and sister that go together. First you start guilt tripping, 'cause I was scared you wouldn't want me. That's not really a good answer as to why you don't tell someone or communicate. You should be communicating whether they like it or not. Honesty is the best policy, and everyone should be owed that level of respect.
It's not about scared or not scared. You make me lose everything there. I lost my job, I lost my family, my friends, everything.
You lost your family? God, you can go back. Did they die? What the f***? As soon as he got on the plane, he's like, goodbye forever. This is what happened when you go America. No looking back. He lost everything. You make it a bit drastic there, Mohammed. A bit melodramatic, aren't we?
Why?
If we don't figure this out, then you're gonna leave.
I will never leave because of the problems or because we don't have money.
Oh, God. 43-year-old woman crying because she made really horrible financial decisions, chose not to tell her partner, and then is now using her guilt-tripping, I'm assuming, sob story and manipulation to try and get what she wants. It's not manipulation yet, this is just guilt-tripping. But my God, 3 glasses. She cried 3 times now.
We forget all about the problems and we start from the beginning.
Mohammed somehow comes to the agreement that we should just forget about it. If you communicate with me, we'll start from the beginning and we'll get through this. He manages to cheer her up and she feels better about it. He reinforces her trust and honestly, he did a good thing. I don't know how I'd feel in this situation.
If we do the civil ceremony,
We'll be able to get your work authorization a little faster.
So the next morning, they seem to have sorted out a plan, which is great. Mohammed and Danielle, instead of getting a big marriage wedding thing, they're going to try and save money and get a civil ceremony so he can get his working visa and then they can get money and probably sort this whole situation out. Great thinking, great problem solving, and it ends with a kiss on the cheek like a mother to son. Oh my God. Her actual son might be jealous.
My opinion, Mohammed doesn't love my mom.
Not this guy. I forgot his name. He is jealous.
We're hoping that we'll find something that we both like and that's within our budget.
So they go ring shopping, even though they're doing a civil ceremony. Still need a little ring, you know. It's just a little something, put on your finger, just to show everybody that you're taken like bacon, you know what I mean? I see where you guys are coming from. What's your price budget, guys? Maybe a few K. Oh, that's a little much. Maybe 500, 700, maybe like something like that.
What is a comfortable price range?
not more than 100 for 2.
I'm gonna make you 2 silver rings without diamonds.
Okay, so it's $50 a piece then. Because he said 100 for 2. I need deal, I need sale. I need sell and not come back. So this dude is a very nice jeweler who, instead of kicking them out, is like, listen, I'll make some rings from the garbage cans that I found outside. Put it on your finger, see what's up. Genuinely speaking, I personally like rings a lot. I would love to wear the ring that they give to women in marriage. I forgot. I know men just get like the ring. I like diamonds. So. At the same time, I think it's absolutely needless. If you love someone, you love someone. Doesn't need a ring to prove it. So I'm on both sides for this one. Whatever you have is perfect. If it shows your loyalty to the other person, it could be a pop top for all I care.
Do you want me to perform the ceremony right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so everything's going great. Fantastic. They're getting married. They even got the rings picked out. What could go wrong? 26 days to wed. We close in on a shot of Danielle sitting with her head down. You can already tell some shit is gonna go down. You just don't know what with this woman.
I am waiting for Mohammed to get out of English class because I have some bad news I have to tell him.
All right, bitch. You guys are struggling with money and you're sending him to English class. You couldn't teach him the one language that you speak fluently to save a little bit of money? Are you kidding me? Why is he going to English class? What is he gonna learn there? Do you think he's gonna come back and be like, oh my goodness me, Danielle, what the actual F word? Oh gosh.
Hi.
Hi. How was English class today?
It was okay.
Hi, how was English class today? Good.
I need to tell you something. Can I just let you read this? I lost my job.
Oof. That's tough. Sorry to Danielle for losing her job. I mean, it's never easy. but maybe you suck at it. I'm not good after 3 glasses of wine. You can't come to me for advice. You could come to me for 2 things, sex or roasting. Maybe both. Not you, Danielle. Doors are closed for that one. You're a married woman.
If they feel that I'm not good enough at the job, I can find another one.
I don't believe that.
God damn, what kind of husband is you? I can find another job, Mohammed. I don't believe you. You are shit. I go to English class to learn this phrase. What? Nope, not that one. Not nice. I learned from School of Borat.
I don't want to be in this situation. I didn't expect that life will be like this here, so hard.
Yep, that's the Tunisian way of friends. I didn't expect this life to go like this sometimes. It doesn't work out, then you get a big fat wife.
I can't stay if there is no food, there is no electricity, no water.
How are you going to English classes if there's none of that shit? I need to know how to express how shit you are. So I go to English class so I can better vent out my feelings of frustration.
How someone can live in this situation?
In a weird, I mean, like, this is the only time I've seen Danielle not cry and say she can fix it. So I would give her credit for standing up and not crying for that, because that's the only time I've seen her be like,
well, I don't have a job, let me try and be proactive and find something else.
Which I'm sure she'll do if she's capable. By the way, like, I never go into these series trying to be like, this person is useless or this person's bad. Everyone is multifaceted. They have the opportunity and lessons and growth to learn to be better people. It's not about being a perfect person. It's about being better than the day before. Everyone's got these steps to climb and everyone's on a different journey. So I'm not trying to sit here and be like, damn, Danielle is just trash. But at the same time, apply yourself, woman. And Mohammed, apply yourself, man. He's got his coming. This series is long.
I'm gonna give it to both of them.
It's now the wedding day, and they look like the least marryable couple ever. They don't even look like they're going to a wedding. It looks like a normal day for them.
Mohammed?
Yes.
Old Dolce. When are you thinking of getting married?
Today.
Oh, wow.
To know what will affect me if I get married.
Holy shit. Why is Justin Bieber in Ohio with a fake beard? I'd never seen a lawyer with a Troy Bolton haircut before. What the hell? There's a lot going on, Paul Dolce. I don't know if I trust you as a lawyer. But that's some silky, beautiful hair, though.
I don't know why it takes so long time.
There's a lot of fraud. You have any other questions for me?
No, you make me think about getting married now.
Mohammed, let me give you a piece of advice here, buddy. If a Troy Bolton / Justin Bieber baby fat Ohio man in a secondhand suit can make you rethink your marriage on your marriage day without even saying anything about your marriage, maybe you shouldn't get married, brother.
The girls are worried that he's going to leave.
Oh, wine time. Because she's whining. 4 glasses for me. What are you crying about this time?
I went to the lawyer now. Did you hear that?
It's not fair what you're doing.
Let's go back to guilt tripping and manipulation. It's her wedding day, and things are not looking good. Mohammed is coming in to talk, to have a conversation, but she's too busy crying to listen. Because when you're crying, you're emotionally vulnerable, and the other person's like, okay, well, I can't have this conversation now. Fine, we should probably be talking about things, but seriously, it doesn't just work like that.
Keeping my girls wondering if you're gonna be here and keeping me wondering.
That's what you call manipulation. Keeping my girls wondering, keeping me wondering. That's posing expectations on someone. Shouldn't be held accountable. Those are not his girls, and she is like, the person that he's getting married to, but he can change his mind. He's a person with free will. Manipulation.
Just I want to have private conversation. I don't want it to be in front of the camera. So
Okay.
please.
Just then, Mohammed says he wants a private conversation and proceeds to have a conversation with the mics on. That pretty face is all for nothing.
He told me when I get married, I have to be responsible for everything that you do.
I can't even be mad at Mohammed because he's just protecting his financial self in this position. In Ohio, the fact that someone can inherit debt from another person if they're married really does pose the question, you know, do I want to be in a partnership with this person? Because are they going to even like help me or hurt me throughout this process? If I was, you know, put in that situation and I knew my partner was really bad financially, it would call into question whether I would want to inherit those problems. I can't even hate on the man for just thinking about that stuff.
After today, I will discuss money with you. Mohammed, yes or no?
This is how marriage works. After today, I will. Mohammed, are you marrying me or not? Come on, bro.
It's yes. These people need me. They're going in the wrong way.
And like a Tunisian superhero, he's like,
I will marry you because these people, they all need me. They're going wrong direction. I show them right direction. I come from Tunisia to America to set records straight. I'm Tunisian Iron Man.
Step back, let me see. You look slick.
So it's finally wedding time. Everyone's ready. They've gathered around. They're all wearing suits. Danielle is wearing her Shrek dress or whatever. And they're gonna do the damn thing.
Danielle is a little bit late to the wedding. I felt
She's a bit late. It's at her house. What?
pressure with people.
Who's the black guy? What? He doesn't. What? That's the only black person I've ever seen in this whole series. Why is he wearing Soulja Boy glasses? Is this time traveling Soulja Boy? Someone tell me. Leave it in the comments below. Who's the black guy? You need to tell me.
People standing, looking at me.
Who's this stupid kid filming on a fucking 144p potato phone? What are you doing, kid? You filming wedding? Who are you gonna show that to? The other kids at your primary school? Hey, look, I filmed a fat lady and a Tunisian man getting married. What? Get off your phone, man.
I just think that 90 days is not enough time to decide who you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Then why does this show exist? You crazy lady. Do you not understand? Everybody's been saying this. Has anybody on 90 Day Fiance really worked? It's a very, very slim chance. This shit is like shady. It's slim. Oh my God. Why are you wearing Where's Waldo clothing at a time like this? Dress up. You're wearing 3/4 khaki shorts. Can you dress like anything other than an Adam Sandler concert? Do you have to do this?
Do you take this woman to be your lawful wife?
Yes.
You may kiss your bride.
Do you take this woman to be your lawful wife? Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, why not? Okay, you may kiss the bride? No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not allowed to kiss in this time because there is some specific things we do it in my religion in this month.
He's alluding to Ramadan, where you have to refrain from that stuff. Goddamn, could they have maybe picked another month to do this so they could kiss? Because she kisses him on the cheek, and I think this is the only time someone's been like friend-zoned at a wedding. I mean, I guess it's okay, but like, maybe you should have picked a month where you could kiss. Almost like Muhammad intentionally was like, yes, if we do get married, April only.
Everything was going good up until they came and shut off the electric.
So 2 weeks after the marriage, everything seems to be going all right, except everything's not going all right because they now shut off the electricity. So I don't know if they taught Muhammad in English class, bitch, what the fuck? But maybe that should be a phrase that they need to, get in there.
Then Mohammed just left and he didn't come back. I didn't even know where he was at.
Now, I will say, it's wrong for Muhammad. I wanted to say that first. Just leaving without offering an explanation is bad. I mean, it doesn't give the other person closure, and it's a really shitty way of dealing with your situations. Yes, he may have expressed in the past what his issues are, but just upping and leaving is not okay still. So I want to make that clear. But at the same time, this girl has been having these same multiple problems without fixing anything. So both of them are wrong in the way that they're dealing with it. If he wanted to leave, he should have said, I'm leaving because this is not changed, and this is where I'm going, or this is what I'll be doing, and I'm not changing my mind. That would be communicating, at least being somewhat respectful to a person you care or cared about, and still having your decision be final. Just leaving voids that and still makes you a bit of a shitty person, because although it's ultimately your decision, it's still the way that you went about it, and I don't respect that.
He's leaving 3 girls that love and care about him. That's a whole family he's affecting.
Okay, that's manipulation, guilt trip. This is a lot of shit that you don't even understand what's happening. Like, at the same time, it's hard to stay around when this is what people are saying. Like, yes, they may like him or love him or care about him, or you may care about him. He may not feel the same about you. So it's not all your decision, and it's really, really, like, stupid to keep doing this.
You think he has a right to be mad?
He's allowed to be upset, but it's not fair that he gets to run off. All of us have to deal with it, but he can't.
Because he's not part of the family, Junior. Blame your mom for this shit. He can run off because he's not part of any of this shit. He could go wherever he wants. He's from Tunisia. Doesn't involve himself in this shit. He's done, son. Get up.
What the bejeebus is going on?
He left and hasn't been back.
What are you gonna do if he doesn't come back?
So, after talking to the kids are like,
it's not fair that he gets to leave and we have to stay with you.
Then her sister comes over and is like, what the bejeebus is going on? And Danielle explains that Mohammed is gone, and her sister is pretty practical, which is really good. She offers Danielle the question, and the logical one: what happens if he doesn't come back? What happens if this is the type of person he chooses to be? How will you react in the situation and protect yourself? Because ultimately, life is about self-preservation and survival. When someone leaves, when a person does some shit to you, it's not always going to be nice. They're not always going to give you the answers. Sometimes people change. They're not the same. You need to figure out how you're going to deal with it. That's what she's asking, and this is what Danielle says.
I'm hoping he comes back, because it's not right that he took off like that.
That's completely the wrong answer, and it shows how delusional Danielle is, that she's not willing to accept this might be a common occurrence, a pattern, and something that might cause for her to need to change the way she thinks, acts, or does things. Of course, it's very hard to do at the start, and I do want to, give her a little leeway here. It's not easy to recognize that, or sometimes you even know this is happening and you don't know how to really wool your way out of it. So I will say that. At the same time, come on.
I want him here. I need him here. He makes me a better person.
Does he? Does he make you a better person? The only thing that's happened since he left is I've drank more than I wanted to, and also you've lost your job. Is that a better person? I don't know if he makes you a better person. He makes you hornier, perhaps. No.
Mohammed came back.
I can't leave. I can't.
Oh shit, 19 days after the wedding, 3 weeks after the wedding, Mohammed is back. This is a conspiracy theory. I haven't seen that black guy from the wedding, but I'll tell you what. I have seen his glasses, and guess where they are? Muhammad's head. One less black guy, still the same pair of glasses. What did Mohammed do to him?
I'm free. I do whatever I want. I go wherever I want.
And he's acting like Soulja Boy too. I do whatever I want. I do when I want. I am what I want. I am who I am. I'm Tunisia Soulja Boy.
Me and Mohammed are still married. Mohammed, are you gonna make some for me too?
You can eat with me.
Okay.
Okay, well, apparently he came back. And that was it. He said he'll do whatever he wants, wherever he wants, and then proceeded to come back and live normally. Because it's the next day and he's cooking breakfast. So I guess everything's back to normal. Dysfunction at its finest.
The United States.
Me and Mohammed are intimate. We kiss, we hug, but we do it in private.
That's really good. I'm glad that you do it in private. I don't want to see that, but I did see something that I cannot ignore, and it is on Mohammed's lip.
What the hell is even that?
It looks like herpes, my guy. Looks like you got some cold sore on your lip. And, how'd you get that? You were gone for 19 days. You come back, there's a sore on your lip.
Remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I'm Sherlock Holmes. I know what's been going on. Why don't you tell Danielle where those lips been?
Pretty boys, can I follow you?
We are like every other married couple.
God, if you look at his eyes when he says that, he's like, We are like every other married couple.
So this week on social media, one of the ladies posted that she's pregnant by Mohammed.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna put this down as a red flag. I mean, it's up to you what you think about it. Let me know, honestly. But her importance on social media, it really plays a part sometimes in destroying relationships when you're listening to the noise outside of you and your partner. I personally believe in privacy and stuff. I don't mind showing off once in a while and PDA or whatever else, but like, the more people you add into an equation, the more people who try and take you out of it. I'm not saying that Mohammed's right. In fact, I was the one who said he has a cold sore. I think I know how he got it. But at the same time, for Danielle, like, racking your brain over social media is not healthy for you or the other person. It's probably just best to ask and then to make your decision. And sometimes if you can't trust the person and you just feel like they're not giving you the right answers, maybe you just say that I don't know if I can be the person to do that and leave. Sometimes it weighs heavy. It would be nice to have reassurance from your partner. And I don't know how everyone does it, but I know that, like, especially if you're a media person or something else, it's important to reassure your partner. It's important to make sure that they know that they're the person. So make that off that what you will.
Corey and Mohammed had words. Corey had threatened Mohammed.
Oh my God, Corey threatened Mohammed? What the hell is wrong with Corey? What are you doing, Corey?
It escalated, and I threatened to throw him out the window, and he was telling me to do it, and then I just...
Okay, so Corey said somehow Corey in the house threatened to throw Mohammed out the house, and somehow this man got a restraining order. Fantastic, Corey. He also lost his job, so that's, you got some brownie points with your mom. You really white-knighted her. I guess that's fantastic, Corbear. But what are you going to do now, buddy?
Corey's not allowed around Mohammed for 2 years.
If you would have showed up, they probably would have changed the charge to where it would have been.
If you have showed up, they probably would have changed it. You think she's Judge Judy, son? You think that would have happened? Because I don't. Also, you really threatened to throw this man out the window? For what? What the hell's wrong with you, Corey? Do me a favor, Corey. Wear pants that go all the way down to your ankles, for one. And two, stay out of other people's business. You don't have to take it that far that you act like you're damn Iron Man every time. You can do it without threatening people. I don't know why this dude was like, I gotta show the family who I am. You're not Vin Diesel. You're Corey.
Rumors that he's been on these trips that he's been taking to, like, New York, North Carolina, and all.
Where's the rumors from, Corey? Is the town talking about Mohammed? Is he the talk of the town? How small is the town that they're only talking about Mohammed? Why are you listening to people talk about Mohammed? Corey, live your life. Go work. Do things that involve you, Corey. What is wrong with you?
Why he's over there, he's been meeting up with women, having sexual relationships with them.
Okay, Corey. After meeting up with women, you didn't have to say he's been meeting up with women, having sexual relationships, putting fingers in their butt one by one. He puts one finger up, then he puts one finger in the air and says, I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, singing Ayo in your butthole. That's what he says. That's a rumor, but I think it's true. And honestly, I like it, but I hate him. I threatened to throw him out the window. I said I'd jump on him, sit on his face. He didn't like that. Got a restraining order.
Right now, there's no proof, and I'm trusting Mohammed right now. You've been here a year now.
Mm-hmm. So we'll talk about this later, and her biggest red flag to herself, more than anything else, is delusion. Delusions! It's a prominent thing in her life, and it'll feature more in the upcoming episodes. I will tell you that much for sure. Delusion is something that she operates by wholeheartedly, as if it's her faith. At the moment, we're in a situation where the relationship is about to crumble. It's been about a month after marriage. Mohammed's already left for weeks at a time. He's got a restraining order. You can see everything falling apart. He's possibly and probably cheating. He might have a little cold sore on his lip that says a little more than he does. And Danielle is asking whether she should trust him or not. This is where we're at in a relationship. It's good to cut your losses now. Hard to, but good to.
And we've been married 10 months now. How do you think it's going?
To be honest, it's not going very well.
I lied. They're married 10 months. This apparently skips time like a Christopher Nolan movie. It's been 10 months since they're married, and he has one cold sore and one soul patch. I don't know which one is worse, but I would not have the soul patch if I were you.
For me, when I think about it, I feel like I lost 1 year of my life.
The social media has taken a toll on us.
No, on you, not on us. People, they are saying I have girlfriends and that stuff. That's wrong. I have no girlfriends.
And nobody's saying you have girlfriends, my friend. They're saying you're hoes. There's a difference, buddy. I'm trying to be slick there. Hard to be slick with a cold sore on your lip, huh?
Now I feel like I'm paying for something I never did. If you don't trust me, there is no reason to be together and married.
Damn, that's bolo, and that's true. If you don't trust me, we shouldn't be married. It's, again, very hard to believe someone with a cold sore on their lip after leaving to a different country for 3 weeks and possibly banging people. But he's right. How's a marriage ever gonna work without trust? You spend half your time not with the person. It's marriage is a foundation based on trust. So is having any good relationship. But he's right. I think in this day and age, it's important not to listen to social media. Listen to your partner. Listen to your heart, and trust your gut. Also, trust your butt. If it's nice, he's gonna come back to that ass.
Trust him, but I'm still in love with Mohammed.
The conversation ends with her saying she's still in love with Mohammed, and everything ends happily ever after.
I don't know where the hell Mohammed is.
I lied. Nobody knows where Mohammed is. It ends on a cliffhanger. Mohammed has left. After almost 1 year of marriage, we see this woman peer out the window like she's a troll/villain, and they're going to find Mohammed, for he is gone. He has left the nest, and I don't know if he's coming back. Mohammed and Danielle, the series. You've just watched part 1. Are you ready for part 2? Because it's coming. A series based on delusion, not communication, lack of trust, respect, lots of crying, guilt-tripping, manipulation. Doesn't get better than this. I hope you join me for the next episode because I can't wait to delve into it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and someone buy me another glass of this. I think I'm a little tipsy. Take care, guys. Bye.